Sammy, you lost. You look like it. Just sit right there. He ain't going to be there. No. TJ. I don't think TJ will be here, will he? Still getting worked on. TJ got his hip. New hip. New hip. Yeah. You get a grease gun? Yeah. Boo. He's bull. $3. $3.10 and $3.10, but $3.10, $3.10, and $10, going to be $3.10, going to get $3.10, going to get $3.10, going to be $10, going to be $10, going to be $10, going to be $10, $3.10, $3.10, and tone $3. You get 3 for him. $3.10. $3 now 10 and 3.10, going to get 3.10, going to be 10, bit of 10, going to be 10, 3.10, 3.10, 3.10, going to be 3.10, 20 and 3.20, 30, going to get 3, 30, going to get 3, 40, going to get 3, 30, 40 and 3.30, 40, going to get 3, 40, going to get 30, 40, going to get 30, 40, going to get 30, 40. Here's Scott 3.30 on 2, 1, 21. These are checked open, guys. 275 and 275 here, 75, 75, 75, 780 and 275 going to be 280, going to get 280, going to get 275 going to be 280 and 75 going to be 280, going to give 80, 75 going to be 280, going to give 80 sold 275, 86. They've been checked. That's what the mail says. We'll check them again. Steer 350. 355 and 55 and 55 55 55 355 and 55 here 55 55 55 55 55 55 55 355 and 355 here 55 here 55 55 55 55 55 55 and 355 here $3 310 20 30 40 335 40 5 50 350 Scott 345 21 Heifer, $3. $3.10 and $3.10, bit of 10 to 3.10, bit of 3.10, go to be 3.10, 3.10, 3.10, and hand 3, bit of 3, bit of 3, hand 3, bit of 3, hand $3 here, go to be 3, bit of 3, bit of 3, go to 10, hand 10, 3.10, and hand 10, go to be 3, 10, go to be 10, go to be 10, bit of 10, 3.10, 3.10, sold $3. Varner, 68. Preg, 68. I think 68. He's about $1.50. 55, 60, 55, going to be 70, 55, going to be 80, 85, 85, 85, and 90, 90 here, 95, and 95 here, 95, 95, 95, 95 here, going to be 195, 95, 95, 95, so 190, Varner, number 19X. Two ladies here, 325, and 325, and 25, 25, 25, 25, 30, bit of 3, 25, and 30, and 25, bit of 330, and 25, and 30, bit of 3, 30, and 25, bit of 3, 30, and 25, bit of 30, bit of 30, bit 30, 30, going to be 30, bit 30, 30, going to be 30 here, poke, 325, 502. I think this is Jared's boy. Jared Jensen's Colson. Here's Colson's down at Minko. Jade's nephew. $3, 2.5, and $3 down 2.5, to get 2.5, 2.5, 2.50, and 3, 2.5, to get 2.5, go to 2.5, to get 3.5, 3, to get 3, go to 3, to get 3, go to 3, 250, 260, and 250, 60, 70, and 275, 75, here's 75, 275, and 275, 80, to get 2, 85, 85, 85, 85, 90, and 95, to get 95, and 3, to get 3, to get 3, 95, to get 3, 95, to get 3, 95, to get 3, Rick, 295 on number. No, sir. Put him on 2X and Preg. Uh-huh. Here's two more. 195 or 295, 295 3, and 95 3, and 95 to get 3, to get 3, and 95 to get 3, 95 to get 3, to get 3, 195, 295 3, and have 3 to get 3, to get 3, to get 3, to get 3, 295 to get 3 here. So 295 Varner, 86X Preg. I don't know. $320. 325, yeah, 325, and 25, 25, 25, 25, 5 here, 325 here, 325, 30, and hand 30, to get 3, 30, going to be 30, to get 30, to get 30, to get 30, to get 30, 25, to get 30, and hand 25, to get 30 here, Rick, 325 on 9. White face cattle, guys. Here's a Corbin 5 cattle. No, is that right here? Yeah. Polson cattle, guys, from down there. Amber, Daniel Polson. Yes, they are. $4. 4, now 5, 10, 4, 10, 4, 10, 15, and 20, and 20 bit 23, you're going to be 4, 20, you're going to get 4, 20, you're going to be 20, 4, 20, and 20 bit 23, you're going to be 4, 20, you're going to get 20, you're going to be 20, you're going to be 20, you're going to get 20, you're going to be 20, you're going to get 20 here, so about 4, 15, number 1, Varner. No, here comes a Philip Allen calves. Philip Allen, be several of these calves, guys. Atoka, probably. Down at Atoka. No info. I forgot all that paperwork. Shoot. Yeah, I forgot that paperwork. I forget it every time. I leave there and don't even think about it. I don't think. Some weaned, some not, guys. Nice little calves. $4. 405, and 45, to get 5 and 10, going to be 10 and 15, 420, and 25, going to be 25 and 30, to get 4, 30, to get 4, 30, and 25, going to be 35, and 435, 40, and for 45, to get 4, 45, 50, and 450, 60, going to be 60, 70, to get 4, 70, 80, to get 4, 80, 90, and 4, 80, you get 90 there, you're going to be 4, 80, 90, going to be 80, to get 90, going to be 80, 90, and 5, and 500, and 10, and 510, going to be 510, going to be 510, going to be 10, bit of a 10, going to be 500, and 10. Here's Sean, $5, all like number 2. $28 more of these Philip Allen calves down at Atoka. Some of them weaned, some of them aren't. They're all heifers anyway, yep. $350. 350, 60, and 350, 60, we get 350, 60, you're going to be 350, 60, 70, we get 370, we get 360, 70, and 370, now 80, and 380, has 75, 80, and 380, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, and 90, we get 390, you're going to be 85, we get 390, 85, and 90, we get 390, 95, and 95, we get 95, 95, and 4, and 95, we get $4, we get 5, we get 5, we get 5, we get 5, 10, you're going to be 4, 10, but 10, 10, 10, 15, and 4, 15, 20, and 25, 20, and 25, 425, good 425, and 25 here, 25 here, 25, 25, 25 here, Tubby, 420 on number 20. Here comes the steers. some steers, some bulls. 450 a pound, 450, 60, and 450, 60, and 450, 60. Going to be 450, 60, 70. Going to get 470. Going to get 480. Going to get 490. Going to be 80, 90, and 480, 90, and 5. And $5 here. Going to get 5. Going to get 5. 490. Going to get $5 here. Going to get 90. Going to get 5. And 490. Going to get 5 here. Going to be 90. Going to get 5. 490. Going to get 5. Now 10. 5, 10, 5, 20, and 5, 10, 20, and 10, 20. Going to be 10, 20. Going to get 10, 20. Going to be 10, 20. Going to be 10, 20 here. Tubby 5, 10 on number 4. Little Wheaties. All right there, here, 14, 20, and 14, 20, and 14, 20, we get 10, 20, 30, 30, 40, we get 40, we get 50, 50, 60, and 470, we get 480, we get 480, down 90, 490, 490, and down 90, 80, 90, going to be 490, we get 490, going to be 90, we get 90, going to be 90, we get 90 here, so about 480, tub 4. Some more of them. They all steers, Antone? All steers, guys. Well, the Philip Allen kind of done it at Toka. All right, there you get 350. 355, 55, 55, 60, 55, going to be 70, 73, 75, and 75, going to be 380, now 383, 80, you give 85, 85, 85, 85, and 90, going to get 3, 90, going to be 3, 90, going to get 3, 93, 85, 90, 85, now 90, going to get 3, 90, 95, and 95, 95, here, going to get 95, 4, and 95, going to get 4 here, 95, going to get 4 here, 95, going to get 4, and 95, going to be 4, 3, going to get 4, 95, going to be 4, going to get 4, going to get 4, going to get 4, Tubby, 395 on number 55. Here's the bulls. Here's the bulls. $4. 1420 and 1420, you're going to be 20, you're going to get 30, you're going to get 40, you're going to get 50, you're going to be 60, you're going to be 470, you're going to get 470, you're going to get 480, you're going to get 490, and 90, and 90, and 480, 90, you're going to be 80, 90, now 5, and 510, you're going to be 510, but about 10, 20, you're going to get 5, 20, 30, and 5, 30, 30, 30, 40, you're going to get 5, 40, you're going to get 30, 40, and 5, 40, you're going to get 40, 50, and 5, 50, you're going to get 5, 50, you're going to get 5, 40, 50, and 5, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 50, here, poke 540 on number 31. There booze. 350. 355, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 60, and 365, and half high, 70, 375, 75, 75, 80, and 385, here you're going to be 85, 85, and 90, you're going to get 3, 95, you're going to be 95, 95, 4, and half 5, here you're going to be 405, you're going to be 10, bit of a 10, 15, you're going to be 415, 20, and 420, you're going to get 15, 20, and hand 20, bit 20, there, you're going to be 20, bit 20, there, 420, and 20, hand 20, you're going to get 20, you're going to be 20, hand, Tubby, 415, 4. Tubby, 4. Gardner sired guys down there at Mill Creek. They're Craig Hughes calves. Gardner sired. Heifers. Yes, sir. Right there, you're going to $3. Now 10, and 3 and a half, 10, go to 10, bit of 10, 3 and a half, 10, 3, 10, 20, 30 and a half, 30, 40, and 340, you're going to get 350, you're going to be 345, and 45, 3, 45, 45, 45, 345, and 45, you're going to get 45, you're going to get 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, here, poke 340 on number 2. Sure is. Gardner sired. Cow makers. $3 now 5 and $3.05 and $5 and 10 going to be 3 10 15 20 320 325 and 25 here 25 here 25 25 25 25 25 25 25 325 30 and 330 to get 330 and 25 30 now 5 and 335 to get 335 40 and 340 to get 345 going to be 45 to get 5 345 to get 5 345 to get 5 345 and 45 5 here 45 here so 340 62 X and Preg. Check the Varner 2s for a crippled. Okay. These are bulls. 450. 455 and 55 and 55 55 55 55 455 and 55 here 55 55 55 55 55 55 55 55 64 65 and 65 now 70 54 75 54 75 80 and 85 there going to be 85 85 85 85 85 85 85 there going to be 85 85 85 here poke 480 10. I don't know what he's saying, Antone. Oh, the Cavs? Probably not. Or some more than cattle guys from Mill Creek, Craig Hughes, Gardner Sired. They're good steer calves. 350. 355, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, here, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, outside 5, and 55, and 55, here, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 60, and 365, 65, 70, 375, and 75, 75, here, 75, here, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, now 5, here, so 370, Varner, 1 double X. Mm-hmm. Yep, 325 and 325 and 325 and 30 to get 330 and 25 to get 330 to get 30 to get 30 25 to get 330. I'm going bulls here 330 to get 30 going to be 30 to get 35 and 335 and 40 to get 340 to get 340 to get 335 40 and 35 and 40 now 40 to get 40 there going to be 40 to get 40 to get 40 here poke 335 18X. For steers. Gardner Sired. They are older. They're long weaned. Cecil Cable down there at Stewart. Cecil Cable down there at Stewart, guys. McAllister area. 375 and 375 80 and 75 375 83 75 80 and 375 380 to get 375 83 75 375 75 75 75 350 down 60 and 370 now 5 now 80 and 385 85 85 and 90 to get 395 95 95 95 95 and 395 to get 95 to get 95 4 and 95 to get 4 95 to get 4 95 94 and have 40 to get 4 95 going to be $4 here Terry 395 on number straight. So right there you're going to be Corbin cattle. Right there you're going to be Chad Corbin. Sanger, Texas. They're checked open. 350, now 5, and 55, and 55, and 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, long wing guys, 355, and 55, 55, 57, 55, 57, 7, 7, 55, 57, 7, 57, 55, 50, and 350, 350, 350, 330, 335, 335, 335, and 335, 330, now 5, 330, 35, 335, 335, 335, 440, and 335 here, so 335 Varner. 64, they've been checked, just 64. Here's a Pollard cattle, guys. Long wean. 2 rounds are guaranteed open from Hennessy. Is that what they weigh? 677? 335, and 335, and 35, 40, and 335, and 40, you get 3, 43, 40, you get 45, you get 45, 50, and 350, now 5, and 55, 360, now 60, 360, 55, 60, and 55, going to be 360, there, going to be 5, going to be 65, and zig it about, now 5 here, 70, you get 370, sold 365, Hal, 61. Preg Al. No preg. There's more. 250. 255, and 55, and 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, outside 5, and 55 here, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 250, now 5, and 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, jig 5, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55 here, 60, and 265, and zig is 70, we get 275, and 75, 75 here, sold, 270, Varner, 8, X preg, X and preg. Where are these big cattle guys over at Enid? Yep, ransoms. $3, now 3, and 3, we get 3, we get 3, and 3, we get 3, go to 3, we get 3, go to $3, and now 3, go to 3, we get 3, go to 3, now 3, now 3, 275, 80, and 75, go to 280, we get 280, 75, go to 280, and 75, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, and 90, we get 2, and 95, and 95, we get 95, we get 95, and 3, we get 3, and 5 here, 5, go to 305, and 305, $5, we get 5, we get 5, we get 5, we get 5, now 5, we get $5 here, 305, 305 here, top, $3, 18X. Oh, let's start the heifer sale, Billy. Hunter Yates. There are going to be 3 pot loads these cattle this week. Hunter Yates. Cattle are 70 days on the weaning date, and they're all checked open. How many here, Lynn, on first bill? Start your feeder heifer turn, guys. Are 70 days on the weaning. All checked open. Here's a cool set of ladies. All in. 385, 85 there, going to be 85 there, going to be 85, 85 and 90, and 385 and 195, and 95 and 4, going to be 410, going to be 405, going to be 405, going to be 10, going to be 10, 410, and down 10, going to be 10, going to be 10, going to be 10, going to be 10, 410, 410, 15, and 15, 20, and down 20, 420, and 420, going to be 420, going to be 20, going to be 20, going to be 20, going to be 420, and 420, going to be 420, going to be 15, 20, and 20 by 20 there, going to be 15, 20, and down 20, going to be 420, going to be 420, going to be 415, 20, and down 20 there, and 20 there, going to be 20 by 20 there, going to be 20 here, sold them 415 West, 25. Be a 3-way split coming at you guys. Be 132 more hunters. $70 on the weaning date, all checked open. Boys, I think that is a stick-out set of 6-weight heifers. Opportunities and knocking. 90% cattle we saw yesterday is all balling their heads off. What color? Muddy Pot should be trotting in. Here we go, guys. See you 132, 100 Yateses. Blacks and black baldy, white faces. 365, and a 70, and 370 now, 70 now, 70 now, 70, and 370, we get 370, you're going to be 65 over here, 70, and 370, we get 370, we get 370 now, 70 now, 70 now, 75, and 70, 80, and 385, 85, 85, 85, and 90, we get 390, you're going to be 85, we get 90, 85, 390, and 385, and 95, and 95, 95, 95, 95, we get 95, 395, and 95, we get 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 395, and 395, 95, here, 205, and 95, and 95, 97, 97, going to be 97, 50, and 97, going to be 97 up here at 95, 97 and a half, and 97, going to be 97, 50, and 397 and a half here, 97, 50, and 397 and a half here, going to be 97, 50, now 4, and 97, going to be 4, going to be $4, and 97, going to be 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 here, going to be 8, 9, 399, 399, now 8, now 9, and 99, and 95, going to get 99, and 95, going to be 95, going to get 99, 4, and 95, going to get 4, and 99, going to get $4 here, going to be 99, going to get 4, going to be 95, going to get 4, now 1, and 401, and 401 here, here, going to be 401, and 401 here, here, going to be 401, and 401 here, here, going to be 1, here, going to be 401. Hayes, $4 on number 16. Edward. Here's going to be 92 Eddies. Morning, Mr. Cowan. 3 loads. Going to be 4 pot loads of Eddie Cowans this week, guys. Condition. I always got that condition. They all be checked open. We'll say 92 in the first offering. Spyro. Cold Elmo. Ice in your veins. Here's Eddie, guys. One of our favorites. All checked open. 365, and 750, and 370, and 370, we get 370, we get 370, you're going to be 370, and 70, 73, you're going to be 370, we get 70, we get 70, we get 70, now 2 and a half, and 75, and 75, 75, 75, 75, and a half, 5, and 373, 5, and 75, 77, 77, 75, 77, now 7 and 9, and 379, 80, and 383, 81, 83, 85, 85, and 385. And 383, 85, 85, there, going to be 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, and 385, 7, 87, here, 87, here, 6, 7, 87, here, 87, here, going to be 6 to go, 87, now $8, and 388, 9, 89, here, 89, going to be 89, you get 9, 90, and 90, we get 90, 390, and 390, but 90, we get 90, here, 90, here, 90, and 390, but 90, there, going to be 90, we get 90, 390, and 390, we get 91, and 90, here, 91, 91, 91, 91, 91, 91, here, going to be 391, and 391, 2, and 92, 1, 2, 91, 2, 91, 2, 91, 2, Hayes, 391, 16. Yes, sir. Look for a slow black, kind of a hairy, fuzzy, slow black. Yeah, 163 in the next cut, 163. Check out your weights. Yes, he does. Been doing it a long time. It sure is, isn't it? I do too. I'll just already. Gosh dang it, Hunter, you just missed him. You had to get your wife a little earlier, up faster dressed. Y'all would have made it. You just missed him. Big deal of the day is what we're selling guys on right now. Well, I guarantee he's waiting for his wife. I bet money too. Hey. I've left one time.
I left mine a couple times.
This money pot. Guys, big deal today. 163 of them Eddie Cow heifers, all checked open. 330, top one, and 331, and 331, and 330, top one, here, 2, and 32, and 32, 32, 32, down 2, and 32, 1, 2, 3, 33, 4, and 35, and 35, going to be 600, and 5, and 7, 7, 800, and 37, 7, 7, 9, and 39, 39, 40, and 340, top one, here, 42, 43, 44, 5, and 45, jig 6, and 46, here, 45, 7, and 47, 40, here, 9, 50 and 350 jiggy 1 and 51 51 51 2 1 2 3 53 52 3 and 53 53 52 3 and 52 3 4 and 54 54 54 54 54 54 half 4 and 54 and a half 54 and a half 54 and a half 54 and a half 5 and 55 half and 55 and a half 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 600 and 56 and a half here 7 and 57 now hey there $8 50 50 50 58 now half 8 and 50 half 8 and a half 8 9 good 9 now and a half now and a half now and a half 60 and 1 and zig 1 zig 2 good 2 now 3 good 3 now 3 good 3 62 3 and 2 3 good 3 good to be 62 3 4 and zig 4 now 4 half 4 64 and a half and 5 and zig 5 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 half 65 and about 600 and 66 out there 6 and a half and 6 7 and 7 and 7 and 7 and 67 and 7 and 7 and 7 and 7 and 67 and 7 and 7 and 7 and 7 now half 67 and a half $8 and now hey there $8 hey there you're going to be 68 and now hey sir third, and 7.5, 8.5, 8.5 here, 9, now 9, now 9, 69, and 9, daughter, every 9, daughter, going to be 9 here, going to be 9, now 9, and 9, daughter, every 9 here, 69.5, and 9.5, 9 here, 70, and 370, every 370, every 370, bid 70, and 70, bid 70, there you go, 70, every 70, 370, and now 70, every 370, every 370. Thank you for what you did do. Sold them 369.5. Rick on 2. Yes, sir. Eddie, thank you. There's Randy guys right there. Go to Rentenberger cattle down there at Lexington. Guys are all checked open. Be several of these cattle here today. Several of these little heifers down there at Lexington. Right there, here, 385, 4. And 385, 385, 85, 85. Here going to be 385, 85, 85, and 90. And 385, 390, 85, 390, 85, and 90, 390. Going to be 385, 390, 85, and 90. And you get 93, 93, 95, 95, 95, 4, 4, now 5, now 5, 405, and 405, 5, now 10. Going to be 410, 15, and 415, 410, and 15. And 10 to 15, we get 15, we get 15, we get 15, going to be 10 to 15, going to be 10, we get 15 here west, 410 on number 125. I think I'm missing a contact. Grass cattle down there at Lexington. Is that you, Kyle, up there? Yep. Nice cattle. Very nice. All these cattle have been checked open. Let me get lid. Guys, here's a treat. You want to buy some condition? All born and raised together. 350, not 5, and 55, and 55, and 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 355, and 55, and 55, and 55, 60, and 355, 60, 5, going to be 360, and 360 pound here, 55 and a half, 57 and a half, 57 and a half, 57 to 60, and 360, now 2.5, and 2.5, going to get 2.5, going to be 2.5, going to be 2.5, going to get 2.5, going to be 250, and 362 and a 5, and 5, and has a good 3 sound, 7 and a half, 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 750, and 367 and a half, and 67 and a half here, 70, and now 70. We get 372 and a half, and 70, we get 2 and a half, going to be 70, we get 2 and a half, going to be 72.50, and 70, we get 2 and a half, going to be 70, we get 2 and a half, going to be 72 and a half, going to be 72 and a half, now 2 and a half, tub 370 on 26. One more big ones. They come up open at the ranch. That's why they send them. 250. 255, and 55, and 55, 55, 55, 55, 255, and 55 here, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, and 55 here, 55 here, 55 here, 55, 55, 55 here, poke 250, 8. Kyle, thank you. Tell your dad we said thanks. Yeah. I don't know his grandpa. Who's your grandpa? What's his name? Don Renbarger. You might know him. Or great grandpa. Here, Trumenbach cattle guys. Below them, 54 of them. didn't say. He just said he was sending 54 heifers. Looks like a raisin. Truenbach down at Munster. 350, now 5, and 55, checked open, and 55, and 55, and 55, 55, 75, 55, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 60, now 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 5, and 65, and 65, 65, 65, 65, 65, 65, going to be 2 and a half, 5, and now half, and 67 and a half, 70, 3, 70, 2 and a half, 5, and 75 here, 75 there, 75, 75, 77 and a half, 77 of 77 of 80, and 3, 80 there, going to be 81, 81 here, 82, 83, 84, 84 here, 85, 85 here, 86, 85, 86, 7, 87 here, 87, half, 8 here, 85, 89, 90, and 90, 90, 90, and 3, 90, 3, 91, and 91, 91, 91, 92, half 1, 91, 91, 91, 390 and a half, 91, and 391, and 391, 91, 91, so 390 and a half, Hal, 61, 390 and a half. Yes, yep, Cole Thompson, OCT brand. Yes, sir, reputation, another reputation. Been sending lots of cattle over here. Just be one load of coals this week. No Jeffrey this week either? Jeffrey ain't got nothing? Nope. Nice cattle, Cole. Checked open. 350, half 5, and 55, and 55, and 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 75, 55, 57, 7, 7, 57, 50, and 57, 57, 57, 57, you over here now, 60, 2 and a half, and 2 and a half, 2, 5, and 65, and 65, West House, 65, and 65. No, weaned or forever weaned, 65. 365, and 7 and a half, and 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 70, 3, 72 and a half, and 72, 5, and 75, 75, 77 and a half, 77 of 80, and 3, 83, 80, you give 82 and a half, good to be 2 and a half, good to be 85, 85, 85, 87 and a half, good to be 87 and a half, good to be 87, 90, and 90, good to be 90, good to be 90, 92 and a half, good to be 92 and a half, good to be 92 and a half, 5, and 95, and 97 and a half, good to be 97 and a half, 97 and a half, 97 and a half, good to be 97, 54, and 97 and a half, good to be 4, 97 and a half, good to be $4, and 97 and a half, good to be 4, 2 and a half, and 2 and a half, going to get 2 and a half, going to be 2 and a half, going to get 2 and a half, going to be 4, 2 and a half here west, $4, 16. Black Animals, Mo Beatty, Kirk Duncan, Mo Beatty. I hadn't heard that name in a long time.
We got a lot of this condition you're seeing today now. Green as can be.
Duncan cattle guys, Kirk Duncan, Mo Beatty. Mo Beatty right there, here, 335, 340, and 335, 40, and 335, 340, 35, 340, 35, 40, and 340, 335, 340, down 35, 340, and 335, 35, 35, and 40, 340, 335, 340, and 5, and 45, 45, 50, and 355, 55, 63, 63, 65, and 5, 365, and 2 and a half, and 2 and a half, 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 and 2 and a half here, Rick, 360 on number 2. nose won't quit leaking this time of year. Thank you, Mr. Duncan. Let's go to Enid. Here's Dale Ransoms. Where you been on Tuesday, Dale? You had no gas money. Oh, Terry? Must have. Yep. Found him another pond. Be a pot load of these cattle guys. Be 60 head of Dales this week. These heifers will be guaranteed open. Whose are these? Dale Ransom. You know Dale? Shade tree. He's probably keeping a card. Oh yeah. I can't. I don't know if I know what to do with myself without keeping one. Muddy pot lid. Ransom loud, yes sir. Get your load up right here. 325. 325, 25, and 25, 27 and a half, 25, and 27 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 750, and half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, going to be 27, 30, and 330, we get 330, we get 30, but 30 down, 2 and a half, and 2 and a 5, and 335, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 37 man, 37 man, 37 man, 37 man, going to be 37, 50, and 37 man, 37 man, 37, 40, and 340, and 340, 40, 40, out of here, 340, and half 40, we get 340, 340, 340, and 40, 43, we get 40, we get 40, we get 40, we get 40, 40, there, going to be 40 here, Tubby, 337 and a half on number 18. There's a bad back black on the first draft, and you want to preg these 18X preg. Yard them out. Dale, thank you. Count them in, please, if you can. If you can. One's got a little old scar on her jaw. Should be on there. You count them, Antone? Did you count them? No, you didn't. We'll sell 49. We'll count them out as they go outside. All right, right there, 335, 335, and 35, and 35, 35 half, and 37, and 35, 37, and 7K cattle, 3 7 half, and 337 and a half, 7 and a half, 37 half, and 337 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and 40, and 340, we get 340, we get 340, get 340, and half 40, you get 40, and half 40, we get 40, we get 40, we get 40, and half 40, and 2 and a half, we get 2 and a half, going to be 1, 2, and 42, 2, we get 2, 41, 2, and 42, going to be 1, 2, 41, 2, 3, and 43, half 3, and 43, we get 3, and 2 and a half, we get 3, 42 and a half, going to be $3, we get 3, and 42 and a half, we get 3, and 43, and half 43, we get 3, and 43, 43, we get 3, 43, we get 3, 43, we get 3, Tubby, 342 and a half, 18. They've been checked. They have been checked.
I got 48.
So did I. Okay. Let's see what they got.
49.
Oh, they got 49.
You got 49?
Okay. Yes. Good.
We'll go back to the monster guys right out there. It'll be the Gary Zimmer cattle. These heifers are all checked open. A lot of stretch, a lot of go left. 335 and 335 and 35, 35, 35, 37 and 35, 37 and 7 and 7 and 7 and 37, 50 and 337 and 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, and 40 and 342 and a half and 42 and a half, 41 2 and 41 2, 42, 1 2, 41 2, 41 2 and 42, Jigga 2, Rick 3 and 43 4 and 44, 45, 45, 45, 45, Jigga 5, 45, 45, 600 and 46, 45, 46 7 and 47, 48, 49, 59, 50 and now 1 and 51, 51, 51 2, 1 2 3, 53 4 and 54, 55, 55, 56, 57 and 57, going to be 50, going to be 9, 60 and now 1 and 1 2, 2, now 3, 4, 64, 65, 64 5 and 4 5 now 5 and 4 5, 5 here Rick 3, 64 on 2. D-House. Here's a D-House, ladies. Yes, sir. Weaned 100 days. 2 round shots. They're checked open. Grass only. They're nice ladies. 355 and 55 and 55 and 55, 55, 57 and 7 and 7 and 7 and 7 and a half and 57, 50 and 57 and 57 and 57 and 60 and down 2 and a half, going to be 2 and a half, 2 and a half, going to be 250 and 2 and a half, bit of a down 2 and a half, 250 and 62 and a half, 2 and a half, going to be 2 and a half, 2 and a half, going to be 2 and a half, bit over here, 2 and 5 and to get 5 and has to get 5, 7 and a half, 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 7 and 70 and 370, 372 and a half and 72 and a half, 70, 2 and a half, 5 and 75 here, 75, 75, 75. 75, 75, 75, 77 and a half, 77 and a half, now 77, 50, and 77, 80, and 380, 382 and a half, going to be 2 and a half, going to be 82, 50, 82 and a half here, 80, 2 and a half here, Tubby, 380 on number 26. All the D-Hosses guys right there are going to be 100 days on the win at 8. 2 rounds, and they're checked open. Be blue-eyed. Scattered on the deal. Should be on there. Family deal, kept them separate. I see you right there, here, 365, and 65, now 5, and 365, and now 5, and 7 and a half, and 367 and 70, and 370, 2 and a half, going to be 72 and a 5, and 75 here, 75 here, 75, 75, 75, 75, 375, and 75 here, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, you get 5, and 75, now 72 and a half, 5, and 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75 here, Tubby, 372 and a half on number, same way, 26, 36. Here's a Clifton cattle guys from Soper. They're checked open. 330, now 32 and a half, and 332 and a half, 30, now 2 and a half, 325, and 25, and 25, 25, 25, 25, 25 here, 3 and a quarter, and 325, 325, 325, 325, 25 here, 25 here, 320, and 320, 320, going to be 20, going to be 23, 23, 23, 23, 10, 310, 15, 310, 15, $3. Now 5, and 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, going to be 3, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290. $3. Now 5. Antone, $3. They've already been checked. You check them again? Nope. Cattle come out there. It's there, guys. Nice efforts right there. Here, checked open right there. Here, 335 and 335 and 335 and 340 and 335 and 340, 35, 340, 335, 340 and 35 and 40, 340, 335, 40 and 335, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 335. Western cattle guys, 325 now 35 and 25, 30 and 335, 35, 35, 35, 335, 335, 335 and 335, 35, 35, 35, 35, 335, 335 here. Sold 330. On number 22, Scott. $350 now 5 and 55 and 55 and 55 55 55 55 55 55 55 55 $355. Here he is here 55 and 55 and 55 and 55 55 55 55 55 55 here 55 here 55 here 330 now 5 330 now 5 and 335 and 35 here 5 335 and 335 here 3 1/4 and 325 and 25 and 30 and 330 330 30 330 35 here 40 and 335 and 40 340 335 and 40 43 35 40 here. So 335. Put them on number 22, Scott. There he is. They had a heyday with him last week since you weren't here. He's all pointing and don't mess him. Don't mess. Better time, guys. Merle Miller. 355 and 55 and 55 and 55 55 55 55 60 and 355 and 55 and 55 55 55 55 55 here 55 55 55 55 55 355 and 55 55 55 75 57 and 7 60 and 360 2 and a half 2 and a 5 and 5 and 5 down to 5 here Tubby 362 and a half 36x. They've already been checked on 36. Here's the Tolners, guys. They are checked open. Tolners, up there at Woodward. 310, 310, 12 and a half, 10, 12 and a half, group 10 and 12 and a half, group 10 and 12 and a half, group 3, 10, 12 and a half, group 10 and 12 and a half, group 10 and 12 and a half, group 10, 12, 50, and 10, 12 and a half, group 10, 12 and a half, 15, and 15, 17 and a half, 20, 3, 20, 2 and a half, 322, 5, and 25, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 750, and 327 and a half, 327 and a half, group 327 and a half here, Tubby, 3 1/4 on number 18. They've been checked. Here Dan's, Lacey's. Lacey's good. Have it right there. 350, now 5 and 55. Checked open and 55 and 55 and 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 60 and 5 and 370, 370, going to be 570, now 5, 80, 3, 85, 85, 85, 85 and 90 and 90, 3, 90, going to be 80, 95 and 95, 95, 95 and 4, 95, 4, 95, 4 and 95, 405 and 405 here, 5, 405 and 405, $5 here, 5 here, Hayes. $4, 16. Yep, 4 more. Lands. 335 and 335 and 35, 35, 37 and 35, 37 and 7 and 7 and 7 and going to be 337, 50 and 337 and 7 and 7 and 7 and 7 and going to be 337 and a half here, going to be 30 and 50 and 337 and a half here, going to be 37 and a half here, sort of a 335 to be 18. Russell Noose. 310, 310, and 310, 12 to 5, go to 10 and 12 to 5, go to 10 and 12 to 5, GTO 310, and 310, 12 to 5, go to 10, 12 to 5, 15, 17 and a half, go to 20 down, 22 and a half, 25, and 25, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, go to 27, 50, and half, 30, 3, 32 and a half, go to 2 and a half, 5, and 35, 37 and a half, 40, 3, 42 and a half, go to 2 and a 5, and 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, and 45, 45, 45, 45 here, Rick, 342 and a half, 2. You want those preg, Rick? X and preg? Preg everything. Preg them all that hadn't been pregged. Steers and everything.
Three loads unloading right now.
Got 3 loads of heifers unloading right now. Yes, yes.
Hello? Yeah.
He is. He was.
Right, I got you. Okay.
I think so. Which one do you want to sell? That one? Sell the little one. How much you get for the little one? $2? $1.50. $1.50. Is that you? $1.60. Sold $1.50 Antone. Put Chronic on that ticket or something. $2.50. $2.55 and 55 and 55 $2.50 and 55 and 55 and 55 55 here 5 here $2.55 and 55 here 55 here poke $2.50 18. Did you even check? X. Just 8X. Oh yeah, I knew that. Hell. Yep. Cow makers. $3. 3.5 and 3 5 305 and now 5 here now 10 going to be 310 now 15 320 and 20 3 20 going to be 15 20 and 20 23 going to be 20 23 going to be 20 20 going to be 20 20 tub 315 18X. Where's Mike? Mike, you better today than you were yesterday? Oh, I just thought you looked like hell yesterday. Nothing. You slept through half the sale. $2.50. 255 and 55 and 55 55 55 255 and 55 now 55 55 55 55 55 55 255 and 55 55 60 260 265 65 60 70 and 270 270 270 poke 265 8 preg. Is that all you had, Joe Bob? Is that all you had? Just them. Gotcha. Thank you. Put on number 80. Leave her out there. Prager, and leave her out there. She's 8 months bred, guys. 8 months. 250. 255, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 255, 55 here, 255, 60, 265, 65, 65, 70, 275, 80, and 280 out on tone. 285, 85 and 90. 290 and 285 90 85 and 90 85 to get 90 85 to get 90 85 to get 90 poke 285 219 120 129. Here's a bred off Hunter Yates. You want to take her back home, cover her out, Miss Yates?
No.
Nope. Sell her. 250. 250 60 and 250 65 months and 250 60 50 60 going to be 260 and 250 going to get 260 going to be 260 poke 250 17 3 aborted. You know. Okay. Let's take a look. See. 2 months. 2 of them are 2 months bred. One of them is aborted. Would anybody interested in the short-bred heifers? $3. Say I'll go. $3, have 5, and 3.5, and 3.5, to get 5, and a 5 here, 5, to get 5, 305, and 305, to get 5, and 10, go to be 10, to get 10, go to be 310, 310, 15, and down 15, go to be 10, and 15, go to be 10, and 15, go to be 10, and 15, go to be 10, 15 here, poke, 310, 27, 127. Bring the aborted one back. What are these? Three aborts, $3. 305, and 35, to get 5, to get 5, now 10, half 10, 15, now 20, and 325, go to be 25, 25, and 30, to get 30, now 5, and 35, and 40, to get 345, 350, 360, 360, 70, and 380, to get 380, 90, 394, and 90, to get 405, and half 5, to get 5, 405, 405 here west, $4 on 16. Huh? Yeah.
We got coming.
Big bone rascal. She's 3 months bred. 3 months, $3. 3, to get 3, and have 3, and have 5, and have 5, to get 5, and 5, and have 305, 305, to get 5, to get 5 here, 305, to get 5, to get 5, going to be 5 here, Scott, $3. 24. Pin him with the 22s. Too big for Bob. Too tall for Bob. Too tall. Uh, 2 months. 2 months bred. $3. 310, and 310, 20, and 310, 20, even to get 310, 20, even to get 310, 20, even to get 310, 20, 310, 20, and 10, 20, 310, 20, 310, 20, and hand 20, 20, 10, 5, and 25, 25, 25, 325, and 25 here, 5, 5 here, 325 here, 5 here, Tubby, 320. Put him on number 36X. Send him the shoot. Give him a shot, please. Neiman Heifers right there, 335, 40, and 335, and 35, and 35, 35, 40, 45, 45, 55, 55, 55, 55, 60, and 365, and Ziggy5, and Ziggy5, going to be 365, and Ziggy5, $5 here, 5 here, Tubby, 360, 36X. $10 more than Neiman's guys. How about Okarchi? They just got here. White-faced ladies. 320, half 5, and 25, and 25, 27, and 25, 27, and 7, and 7, and 7, and 27, 15, and 30, and 30, to get 3, 32, and a half, going to be 2, and a half, to get 5, and 5, to get 3, 35, 3, 37, and 7, and 40, and 40, to get 2, and a half, going to be 2, and a half, to get 5, and 45 here, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, and 45, to get 45, to get 45, to get 45, to get 45, 45 here, Rick, 342 and a half on 2. Yard them out. Oh, do the yard outs. Yep. Yes. Jones and Jones. Rain at your house this morning? Nope. It did? Oh. This is the aborted one, Poke. We putting her somewhere else. Put her on 68. Yep.
Okay, it should be a Varner 68.
Hello.
Just too much for the truck guys. They're all checked open.
What's that? Yeah, that's what he told me.
Yep, it's too much for that truck. 365, and 65, and 65, and 365, and 65, and 355, and 55, and 55, and 55, 63, 55, 63, 5, and 70, 375, 370, 80, and 383, 83, 83, 75, 80, and 375, 3, 80, 3, 80, 3, 80 here, tub, 375, 36.
Hi, Chase. How many you seen?
Okay, this is the slow black one here. Off that Eddie Town.
Two loads.
Two slow ones off you, Eddie. We're going to sell them, I think. Let's sell them. $2. 210, 210, and 210, 20, and 220, 30, we get 230, 40, we get 230, 40, we get 230, 40, and 230, 40, 40, 10, 40, 40, 50, and 250, we get 260, going to be 250, 60, and 250, 60, 50, 60, 50, we get 60, 50, 60, Ricardo, 250. Ah, sorry, Trevor.
All right, back your way.
I didn't even know that was you sitting there, to be honest with you. Three loads coming. Yep.
There's another load coming, so. Okay.
Brent Jensen, sitting right over here from Henrietta. Got a couple drives. These cattle guys are long wean. Does a good job handling these cattle. Raised them all in a long wean. Brent Jensen sitting over here. $4. 405 and 405 and 405 and 5 here 5 and 10 go to 10 go to 10 410 410 410 and 510 and 410 here 5 go to 10 here 5 go to 10 410 410 and 10 here 5 go to 10 here 5 go to 10 go to 10 go to 10 go to 10 poke 405 on 51.
As soon as that last load gets here, we'll sell them.
As soon as that last load of boom gets here, we'll sell them. Yes, sir. Oh, forever. Long time.
Oh, they're the kind, man. Good
Yep.
place to start.
Brent's good cattle sit right over here with us, guys. Gets here, here, 365 and 70 and 375 and 7 80, 385, 85 and 90, 390, 395 and 95 here, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95 and 395 and 95 here, 95 here, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95 here, 95 here, 95 and 95, 95, 95, 95 here, 2.5 5 and 95 and 95 here, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 97 50 and 97 97 97 group 97 and a half and now 4 and 97 group 4 group 4 97 group $4 now 2.5 and 2.5 2.5 group 4 2.5 get 2.5 here half and a half group 2.5 2.5 group 4 2.5 get 2.5 here half here bit of 2.5 get 2.5 here poke $4 69. Brent, thank you. Nice cattle. Here's a Neiman, guys. Had the heifer mates earlier out there at Okarchi. Yes, sir. 330 and 330 and 330. We get 2.5 and 330 and that 2.5 bit of a half here. Going to be 2.5, 2.5, 2.5 and 335, 35, 35, 35, 35 and 335. We get 335, 37 of hand, 37 and 30, 40 and 340. We get 2.5. Going to be 2.5. Going to be 2.5. We get 5 and 47 of hand, 47 of hand, 47 of hand. Now 50 and 50. We get 2.5. Going to be 2.5. We get 2.5. We get 5 and 55, 57 of hand, 57 of hand, 57 of hand. Going to be 360 and 2.5. We get 2.5. Going to be 2.5. We get 250. And 362 and a half and 2.5. We get 2.5. Group 2.5. We get 2.5. Group 2.5. Here's sort of about 360. Rick on number 9. Yes, sir. 350. Now 5. 55. 55. 55. 55. 55. 55. 55. 355. 55. 55. 55. 55. 55. 63. 63. 55. 360. Going to be 360 and 65. And 65. And 65. 65. 65. 65. 65. 65. 65. Now 5 here. 65 and 65. You bid 370. 370. So 365. Jason 7. Russell's? Yeah. Russell Bowles. Go back 2 tickets, please.
Bowles cattle.
Thank you. Here's Russell's. Russell Bowles. They're at Watson, Oklahoma. Yes, sir. There, 335 and 335 and 335 and 35, 35, 37 and 35, 37 and 7 and 7 and 30 and a half and 37.50 and 30 and 40 and 340, 40, 40, we get 40, we get 40, we get 40, 340 and 340, 40, 40, we get 40, we get 40, now 2.5 and 41 and 41, 41, 41, 41, 41, 2, 43, 43, we get 3, 43, we get 3, 43, we get 3, 43, we get 3, and 42, 3, and 42, 3, 42, 43 here, T, 342, 78. Brenda's cattle guys are weaned for 60 days. Out there at Hinton, Brenda Puebla. 355, 55, 55, 55, 60, and 360, 360, and 55, 65, and now 70, 375, 380, 80, 80, 380, and 75, 380, 75, 380, 380, 380, 380, 380, 75, 80, poke 375 on 69. Move them. And nobody. Young cattle guys. Here is Roy Young. Mr. Young, Roy Young. 355 and 55 and 55 and 55 75 55 57 and a half 7 and a half 7 and a half 7 and a half 7 and a half 57 50 and 7 and a half and 57 and 57 and a half 57 and 60 and 360 here 7 and a half 360 and now 60 we get 2 and a half group 2 and a half we get 2 and a half group 2 and a half group 250 and 2 and a half we get 2 and a half group 2 and a half we get 2 and a half bit of that here group 362 and a half here Tubby 360 on 7. Martha Young, 350. 350 and 50 now 50 and 355 and 55 and 55 55 55 55 55 here 55 55 55 55 55 55 and 55 here 5 here 55 and 55 55 55 55 55 55 55 here Pope 350 69. Here's Whitrocks. Biggest here, 335 and 330 and 35 and 335, 37 of 37 37 and a half and 330, going to be 7 of going to be 37 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 of 7 and a half and 337 and a half here, going to be 337 and a half here, Tubby, 335, 85. Go spend a little time out there with them.
Drink some beer out in the pasture.
That's what Jason says.
Just drink some beer out in the pasture.
Hell, I got out, fed him and walked around and shit, took off like 12. Well, we was catching them.
Merle Miller from Chandler. 2 dry sleeves cattle. Merle Miller. Had steers. You had the heifers earlier. 352 and a half, 50, we get 2 and a half, going to be 50, now 2 and a half, now 2 and a half, we get 2 and a half, going to be 2 and a half, we get 5, and 55, and 55, and 55, 55, 55, 55, 355, and 57 and 7 and a half, 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 60, and now 63, 61, and now 2, 2, 3, we get 3, we get 3, and 2, 3, 62, 63, and 2, 3, we get 4, and 6, 4, and 5, we get 5, 600, and 66, here, 66, here, going to be 6, and 5, going to be 600 here, Tub, 365, 81. Just 8. W8. More of the mailers. Chandler. 365, and 750, and 367 and 70, we get 370, we get 2 and a half, 5, and 75, 77 of hands, 77 of hands, going to be 750, now 80, and 382 and a half, going to be 2 and a half, we get 5, 85, 87 of hands, going to be 87 of 90, and 90, we get 3, 90, we get 3, 90, going to be 390, and 90, 93, we get 90, going to be 90, we get 90, going to be 90, we get 90, Sean, 387 and a half on number 56. John Davis, yeah, down there at Spyro. Mr. Davis. 355, and 55, and 55, 55, 57, and 7, 7, 60, and 361, and 1, has a good 1, 2, 61, 2, and down to 61, 62, and down to group 2, Tub, 361, 8. You do? Yeah. Okay. Here's the Adams cattle guys. Lucas Adams. Lucas. 335, and 335, and 35, and 35, 35, 37, and 35, 37, and 35, 35, 35, you get 5, and 335, we get 3, 35, 37, 50, and 337, and 40, we get 40, we get 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 5, and 45 here, 45, 47, and 47, and 50, and 350, we get 50, we get 50, and 50, and 50, and 350, we get 50, we get 50, we get 50, we get 50, we get 50 here, Tebby, 347 and a half, 7. the Adams category. Lucas. 335 and 335 and 320 and 320 320 we get 320 we get 320 310 and 310 12 of the man, group 10 and 12 of the man, group 10 and 12 of the man, group 12 of the man, group 15 and 17 and a half 17 and a half 17 and a half 15 17 50 and 17 and a half we get 17 and a half, group 17 and a half 17 and a half here. Poke 315 on number 90 89. Wiedemann. It's only done. Yeah. 350. 355, 55, 55, 55, 55 here, 350, now 60, and 350, 60, and 350, 60, 50, 60, 50, 60, and 350, 60, and 350, 350, now 60, 350, 360, 350, 60, tub, 350 on number 7. Turn him out in that high country, you'd never see him again. Here's Mike Wright's. Elmo, yep. 100 days, and they've had 3 rounds. They're Gardner sired. 100 days on the winning. Mike Wright's. SCR 365, has it get about 70, and 370, 375, 75, 80, and 385, 85, 85, and 90, 95, and 95, 95, 40, 4, 95, 4, and 95, 4, 5, and now 5, 10, good with 10, good with 10, 4, 10, and now 10, good with 10, good with 10, 4, 10, and now 10, good with 10, good with 10, good with 10, good with 10. Boys, they want to see them. 410, 410, 15, 20, 420. 420 and 20 and 20 bit 23, good bit 20 bit 23, good bit 20 bit 23, good bit 20 bit 20 sold. 415 West 65. $350. 100 days wing, 350, now 5, and 55, and 55, and 55, 55, 55, 55, 350, now 5, and 55 here, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 60, and 365, 65, 70, 375, 75, 80, and 385, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85 here, 85 here, 85 here, poke 380, 69. Thank you, Mike Wright. There's Paula Weeks' cattle guys. Hewitt, Texas. 325, 30, and 25, and 25, 25, 25, and 30, we get 3, 30, and 25, we get 3, 30, and hand 25, we get 3, 30, 25, we get 3, 30, outside 30, and hand 30, we get 30, go to 35, 35, 35, 35 here, 35 here, 35, and 335, we get 3, 35, 35, we get 3, 35, we get 3, 35 here, or Tubby, 330 on number 81, just 8. 7. It's the weirdest 7 I've ever seen, Tub. 85. Here's Tolners. Come of those big heifers up there at Woodward. 350, now 5, and 55, and 55, and 55, 55, 55, 55, 57, 57, 57, 7, 7, 57, 50, and 57, 57, 7, 7, 57, 55, and 57, 57, 55, and 55 here, 55 here, 350, and half 50, 50, and half 50, and 350, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 350, and 350, and half 50, 50, 50. What's wrong here, guys? 350, 350, 350, and 50, 50, 50, and half 50. Hold that bad back, guys. 350. Sell 2, 355, 355, 355, 360, 360. Selling 2, 360. Yeah, 360. Tub 355 on 7. Yard them out.
Okay, I see about enough of this shit.
More the toners. I believe it is. More the toner cattle. Yep. 310, and 310, 1250, and 10, 12 to 5, good to be 10 and 12 to 5, good to be 10 and 12 to 5, good to be 310, 12 to 5, good to be 10 and 12 to 5, good to be 310, 12 to 5, good to be 10, 12 to 5, good to be 10, now 12 and a half, 15, and 17 and a half, and now 20, now 2 and a 5, and 27 to 5, good to be 27 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 to 5, good to be 27.50, and 27, 30, and now 30, down 2 and a half, good to get 2 and a half, good to be 331, 3, and 33, 5, and 35, 33, 35, 7, and 337, 9, good to get 339, 337, high, and 337 here, good to be 9, daughter, good to get 9, daughter, now 9, 337, now 9 here, 9 here, sign. So 337, put them on Rick, number 9. Thinking of the toners. Here's Lacey's, Dan Lacey's. 2 drafts of Dan's. 350, now 5, and 55, now 55, 55, 55, 55, 5 here, 350, now 5, and 55 here, 55, 55, 55, 355, 60, and 365, 367, 375, 375, 375, and 75 here, 75, 75, 780, 385, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85 here, 85 here, so 380, tub 8. What? Nope. $322 and a half, and 320, we get 2 and a half, 320, we get 320, we get 320, whatever, $3. Now 5, 305, and 305, we get 5 and 5 here, 5 and 10, go to 310, 15, 315, 310, 15, and 10 and 15, bit of a 10 and 15, go to 10, we get 15, tubby, 310, 85. Take it, Dano. Here's a Hartley's. I liked these cattle yesterday. I loved them yesterday.
Says long wean, I believe it.
Long wean, it says, guys. 365, and 65, and 65, 7, 73, 72 and a half, 72 and a half, 75, and 75 here, 75, 77, 77, 80, then 2 and a half, 85, 87, 97, and 90, and now 90, and now 90, we get 2 and a half, 95, and 95, 97, 97, 97, going to be 4, and 97, going to be 4, 97, going to be 4, we get 4, we get 4, 97, going to be $4, and 97, going to be 4, there, we get 4, 97, going to be 4, we get 4, 95, 4. Sean, 397 and a half on number 65. 56. Eddie's got a handful of steers. Couple drafts of Eddie's. 365, and 65, now 70, and 370, we get 375, 70, and 373, 65, 70, we get 370, going to be 5, we get 375, 75, and now 80, and 385, 85, and 90, we get 390, 390, 390, 390, 390, 85, 90, 85, we get 90, 85, we get 90, here, 85, we get 90. So 385, some way, all like 56. Yard them out. Bad back, high back. 17 more Edwards. Right there, we go to Vegans. Spiral Country. 55, and 55, and 55, 55, and 57, and 55, 87, and 7, 60, down 2 and a half, we get 2 and a half, 5, and 65, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 70, we get 3, 72 and a half, 72, 55, and 75, 77 and a half, 77 and a half, go to 380, and 382 and a half, we get 2 and a half, 5, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 87 and a half, go to 87 and a half, go to 87, 50, 87 and a half here, 87 and a half, go to 87 and a half, go to 87, 50, 87 and a half here, poke, 385 on number 69. White one with a pink nose. Eddie, thank you.
Thank you, Eddie. Put that band back for a second.
Cecil. All right.
Well, look condition going here now.
About 70-something of these cattle guys, they're long wean condition. They're thin and they're good and they're black. $4. Cecil Cable. $4, now 5, 405, and 45, now 5 here, 5, 10, go to 10, 15, and now 15, 20, and 25, 4, 25, 25, 30, we get 4, 35, and 4, 35, we get 35, 40, 35, you get 5, and 35, 35, 35, 40, and 4, 45, 4, 45, 4, 45, and for 45 here, 5 here, go to be 445, and for 45 here, 5, we get 5 here, sold, 440 West, 65. 21 more Cecils. Yes.
No meat,
Yep.
good weight.
No meat. Good weights. 385, 85 there, go to be 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 87, 87, 87, 87, 87, go to be 87, 50, 90, and now 90, and now 90, we get 3, 90, we get 3, 90, we get 3, 90, and now 90, 90 there, go to be 92 and a half, 92 and a half, 92, 50, and 90, we get 2 and a half, 95, and 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 35, and 95, and 97, 97, 97, 97, we get 97, we get 97, 67, and 97, 97, 97, $8, and 97, we get 99, we get 99, we get 94, and 99, we get 4, and 99, we get 4, 99, we get 4, 99, we get 4, you get 401, and 401, and now 1 here, another 1 here, going to be 401, and 401 here, another 1 here, another 1 here, sold $4. Hayes 7, $4, Hayes 7. Higher next week. Can't wait. You told Bryce just a little hiccup. Big frame, not much in them.
About a month ago, he was in pretty good. About 6 weeks ago.
Got all these cattle born and raised together. Yep, cables. 335, and 335, and 35, 35, 35, and 335, we get 35 here, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 5 here, half, and 37, and 30, half, and 30, 40, and now 40, we get 2 and a half, 45, and 45, 47, and 47, 50, and now 53, 53, 53, 53, 50, and 50, 53, we get 3, 50, 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 and 50, now 50, we get 50, we get 50, we get 50, now 50 here, Rick, 347 and a half on number 9. Here comes the heifers. My bad, Tom. 3 pot loads. Oh, Tom Pagans. Have to be. 3 pot loads of the boons this week, guys.
Seen one, you've seen them all.
Seen one, you've seen them all. Been selling them all year long. Buys them little bitty. You've been on 236. Yeah, he's been a great customer. David, won't you just take Shade Tree home with you next 4 weeks? No way, he said. You could just roll him around and. Huh? That's fine. I got wheelchair access. Yes, they do. Whoever puts them together does a real good job. Pretty black. Lynn? Nope. Got one more coming. Noisy little bugger. Monty Pot should be trotting in here, guys. 260 something? Going to be 236. $365 and 750 and 367 and a half here, have a hand and a half 70 and 372 and a half 72 and a 5 and 75 77 77 going to be 80 2 and a half 85 85 here 87 and a half here 87 90 and 90 jig 90 and 90 3 90 3 90 here 87 going to be 91 and 91 and 90 91 91 91 91 here 91, you get 91 2, and 92, 92 3, and 93 4, and 94 3, you get 95, you get 95, 96, 195 6, here's 7, and 97, 97, hey, you get 98, 99, and 95, you get 95, you get 4, and 95, you get 401, here, you get 2, group 2, you get 3, you get 3, you get 3, 403, and now 4, and 405, here, you get 600, and 405, now 6, here, 5, group 600, and now 5, now 6, and 405, 406, here, 5, group 6, West, 405 on number 6.
No, they ought to be coming in right now. Hang on. Hey, Johnny.
Yeah, who we got here?
Remember the family.
You're just a different member of the family.
Same deal.
Same, running with the same outfit.
Well, the other's not going to do very good unless he's go with us.
Yep.
Same deal.
385, yeah, 385, yeah, 385, 85, 85, 87, 87, 87, 87, 87, 87, going to be 8750, 87, 87, 87, 87, 50, same deal, guys, 87 and a half, 87, going to be 87, going to be 87, going to be 385, and 385, 85, 87, 87, 87, 50, 87, and a half, 90, and 90, jiggy 90, 92 and a half, 25, and 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 97 and a half, and 97, 97, 97, 97, 50, and 97 and a half here, going to be 97 and a half, going to be 97 and a half here, so about 395, West, 6.
They went right back on. Yes, sir. Yes. Okay? Appreciate it, man. Thanks.
Thank you to the heifer guys. Baumhoff. It'll be 79 head in this because it'll be the first 20 right here. 360 pond, as a good pond, as a good one, as a good one, as a good one, up pond, and 360 pond 2, and down 2, 60, 1, 2, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and a good about 6 cutter, and 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, 9, here, good about 70, now 1, 70 pond, and 72, and 73, 73, 73, 74, 74, 74, 73, 74, and 73, 4, and 73, 74, 74, 73, 74, 74, 73, 74, 73, 74, here, Rick, 373 on number 8. Kevin. You split dry, be 59 more Kevins. Get something for him. One's got a pretty good sized knot underneath his jaw. Let's hold him. Got a little worm pocket. Got a little worm pocket. Yeah, right there. One's got a few warts. Warts just fine, but that one, yeah. Huh? Who we working for? Oh, they originated out of the north. Originated out of the north. We're going to hold that one, guys.
None better, Johnny.
None better. Steers the day. 335, and 335, and 35, 35, half, and 337, and 7, and 7, and half, and 337, and 37, and 37, and 40, and 340, and 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 340, and 40, 40, 41, here, 41, here, 1, 2, and 41, 2, 43, 43, and 43, 4, and 44, 5, and 45, you give out 6, and 46, 7, and 7, 7, 7, 7, 8, 9, 50, and down, you get 50, and down 1, 51, 51, 51, 52, 3, 53, 54, jiggy 5, and 55, 55, now 5, now 6, and 57, and 57, hey, 57, 87, 9, now 9, now 9, 60, and 360, and 360, 9, here, going to be 9 and a half. What about a half? 9 and a half, and 9 and a half, 9 and a half, 15 and a half, and 9 and a half, 9 and a half, going to be 9 and a half, 59, 50, and 15 and a half, 9 and a half, 9 and a half, going to be 9 and a half, 9 and a half, here's what about 359, Rick on number 9. Here's Howard Ranch's Gary Reed. Going to be 2 loads of them. Gotten better. They sure have.
Okay, this is a split draft of 104,
Going to be bidding on 104 ahead of the Howards. Muddy pot lid. Get your 2 loads. 335 and 335 and 35, 35, and 337 and 35, 37 and 7 and 37.50 and 337 and 7 and 7 and going to be 37 and going to be 37 and going to be 37 and going to be 37.50.
Yeah, something screwy. We need to get the count.
We need to count them out.
Yeah, 'cause they're big.
That's all. Just that. Count them out, and then we'll do it. Count them out. Let them outside. Count them outside. We'll sell them. Watch them drift out, guys. We're going to get a head count, and then we'll sell them. Yellow. All right, we're waiting for them to pull 3 head off of a deal back here. There's 50 in the ring. Got 3 more coming. There we go. Money should be right. 335 and 335 and 35 37 and 35 37 and 7 and a half and 37 and a half 7 and a half 7 and a half and 330 40 and 340 40 and 40 and 40 and 1 and 41 41 41 2 42 1 2 3 43 4 44 5 and 45 and 45 here 6 here 46 7 here now 7 and 7 8 there 8 9 and now 9 9 48 9 and 49 here 8 9 49 50 and 350 and 1 and 51 51 51 2 1 2 3 we get 53 52 3 and 52 3 and 52 53 53 53 now 4 and 54 5 and 55 you get 5 now 55 55 55 55 3 55 and 54 5 we get 4 5 54 55 and 54 5 we get 55 55 55 here T 354 78. Thank you to the Howards. It's just 10:30. There. Jack Jones. Who?
Rosebud.
Oh,
Mr. Wildy.
this is Wildy. Oh, Rosebud, not Rose. Wildy. Wildy cattle. Not Jack. Not Jack. These ain't Jack. Wildy cattle, guys. Be a load of them. 130 days on the weaning date. They've had 2 rounds of shots. Nothing but the grass to say is a Wildy cattle. Yes, sir. Here, 365. Has a good 7 750 and 7 and a half and 367 and a half here 70 and 2 and a half and 75 75 77 77 group 80 2 and a half 82 50 85 85 there group 85 85 85 85 85 85 85 85 85 here 85 here 85 87 and a half 87 group 87 group 67 87 here 87 $8 88 here 89 89 90 and 91 91 91 92 and 93 we get 3 we get 3 we get 3 and 93 we get 3 and 93 we get 3 and 93 we get 3 and 92 3 we get 3 we get 3 we get 3 we get 3 and 93 we get 3 and 93 we get 3. Hey, he's 392 7. Here's more of the Wildy's guys right there. They're going to be Rosebud, Texas. Is what they grow up and look like later. 335 and 335 and 35 37 and a half and 37 and 37 and 37 and 37 and going to be 337 50 and 337 and 40 we get 40 then 1 and 41 2 43 4 5 you get 45 6 and 47 48 here going to be 9 9 50 and now 50 now 1 and 51 51 51 51 51 and 50 now 1 2 going to be 2 we get 53 we get 54 you get 5 now 6 7 and 57 and 7 7 7 7 56 7 and 57 7 7 7 7 here going to be 56 7 and now 7 going to get 7 going to be 7 here T 356 78. Go to Gatesville, guys. Melbourne cattle. They are nice stock. Be 50 at them, guys. Be a potload. I do like them. Pretty cool set of steers here, guys, from Gatesville.
They are super, super nice.
335, and 335, and 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 37 and a half, and 37 and a half, 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 37, 50, and 337 and a half, and half, 40, 40, 40, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 42 and a 5, and 45, 47 and a half, 47 and a half, 47 and a half, 50, and half, 50, you get 50, and 350, 50 and a half, 53, 153, 153, 150, and 50 and a half, 50, 50, 50, there, going to be 50, there, going to be 50 and a half, 50 and a half, 53, 150 and a half, so 347 and a half, T78. Thank you to the Melbournes. Who's next, Billy? There's a Lawrence cattle, guys, from Seymour. Chris Lawrence. Be 53, be a split draft. That's what I was just about to say. Some big frame cattle. Not much grease on these cattle either. Mesquite country. I don't think so. Nothing. They don't really have me still during this Tulsa State Fair time. You got baseball. Football, and baseball. Been good. They've been really good this year. Oh, how did he get along? Great. He got along good. Didn't know anybody. Seymour, Texas guys, right there, 2 1/4, 225, 225, 5 here, 7, 2, 325, and 325, and 325, 25, 25, 325, and 25, 3 1/4, 325, 325, 325, and 25, 20, and 320, 321, 2, and 23, 324, and 24, 5, and 25, 26, 25, 6, 7, and 27 of 8, going to be 28, 27 of $8, $7, and 27 of 8, 7 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 of 8, $28, and 27, going to be 328, and 327, going to be 328, going to be 27, going to be 28, and 27, going to be 20, hey, going to be 27, going to be 28 here, Tub. 327, put up a number, 85. Kind of did what you did last week. Started with 2. What he did, Chandler. Is Harvey's? Here's Harvey's. Hogan time. Be a load of these. Be 55 of Harvey's. I got Rick in my sights. It is his kind. It's Hogan time. Natter Natoka. Good cattle, Harvey. Yes, sir, right there. 335 and 335 and 37 and 37 and 37 and 37 and 37 and going to be 337 50 and 337 and a half here and 40 and 40 as you get 40 and 45 1 and 41 41 41 41 here another 1 and 43 we get 41 we get 41 we get 41 42 and 41 2 3 and 43 4 5 here 45 600 and 46 7 and 7 7 7 8 here 47 8 7 8 7 8 and 47 8 48 47 48 and 48 here 47, going to be 40, heavy to get 40, heavy to get 47, going to be 48 T. 347, 78. Thank you. Harvey. go back to Stewart, guys. Here's a Murdo cattle. Murdo. Stewart Condish.
So we sold a dog on that Milburn again.
Another big stretchy, big tall, big frame cattle, guys. Murdo's. Address, Stewart address.
A lot of that cheap corn. Look at it. A whole load of it.
Get your whole load, 325. 325, and 25, and 25, 25, 25, 27, and 27, and 7, and 7, and going to be 27.50, and 20, 7, and going to be 20, 7, and 30, and then 30, and 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 1, and 31, 31, 31, 31, 2, and 33, 30, 30, 34, you get 4, 5, and 35, 6 out of 35, going to be 6 here, 35, 36 here, 35, 6, and 35, going to be 6 out of 35, 7, you get 35, 36, 7, and 37, 38, 38, 39, 39, 39, 40, and 41, and 41, 41, 41, 41, 41, you get 41, and 43, we get 41, we get 41, we get 41, 41, 41 here. Rick, 340 on 9. Allen's got 5 more. 5 more Allens. Hey, bigger? Get a little bigger. One little staggy, he'll be there. They're all going to go. $2.50. $2. $2.10. $2.10. $2.10. I got 2. $2.10. $2.10. What about you, Trevor? $2.10. $2.20. $2.30. $2.20. $2.30. Poke, $2.20. $89. Okay. Resell the stag for Varner. Can you hold him, Dennis? No. Yeah. Yeah. 135 a lick. Yep. You went by thousands the other day. There's Rosedale. Yeah, here's Rosedale. Here's a Joneses. Going to be 130. Another one of our favorites, guys. Some of our favorites. Here's the Joneses. One boy's always getting hurt. Waylon, yeah, always getting hurt. I don't know. He hurt himself skin. He hurt him. What else he do? Just being a boy. You didn't let him in the pen this time? Good.
We kept it pretty black, though. They're nice.
Pretty black. Highlight, guys. Here's some of our favorites of Joneses. You bring 75? Huh? I would if I wouldn't trim it. I can get mine.
I'd like to have that on top of my head.
You like to have a what?
Have that on top of my head.
8 weights to the day, guys.
Just fix a ponytail.
Nice deer run.
Nice everyone.
Nicer heifer run than usual. 8 weight categories right there. 55 and 55 and 55 and a half, 355 and 55 and a half, 57 and 57 and 57 and 57 and 57 50 and 57 and 57 and 57 and 57 and a half, 60 and down 2 and a half, going to be 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 1 2 and down 2 2 3 3 and 3 4 64 5 and 65 and has it about 6 and 66 here 7 and 7 and 7 and 7 8 there 9 and now 970 70 70 going to be 370 and 970 and 91 and 71 71 71 371 and 70 71 71 71 71 71 71. How about you, Drew? 72 and 71 2 and 72 1 2 71 2 and 72 1 2 71 2. Hayes 371 on 8. Thank y'all very much. Really? Here, 10 higher here. Simpson cattle, Dad. Here's a Simpson. Two drafts. He's got a guys. Cake and grass. Simpsons. 355 and 55 and 55 and 57 and 55 7 and 57 and 57 and 57 and 57 50 and 57 and 57 and 7 and 7 and 57 and 57 and 57 50 and 57 and 7 and 7 and 57 and 60 and 360 we get 360 we get 360 going to be 60 and 360 pound going to be 60 we get 60 we get 60 we get 60 here in house 60 here Varner 357 and a half 69. One's got a bump down low. Left side, left hind leg. Moeller Simpson guy, San Angelo, grass and cubes. 335 and 335 and 35 35 35 35 get 35 get 35 30 35 and 335 5 here 35 35 35 get 5 and 335 get 35 get 35 335 335 here 335 and 335 get 35 335 5 here 335 750 and 337 and 7 and 7 and 37 and a half and 337 and a half going to be 337 and a half going to be 337 50 and 335 here 35 here 31 and 31 and 30 here 31 31 31 31 31 31 get 331 and 331 here, another one here, going to be 330 and 1 and 331 here, one here, going to be 320 and 322 and a half and 320 we get 2 and a half, going to be 20 we get 2 and a half, going to be 322 50 and 322 and a half, going to be 22 and a half, going to be 22 and a half. You want to pee on? P.O. Here's Zimmer's got us. Valley View. Gary Zimmer. 355 and 55 and 55 and 55 55 55 75 55 57 and 7 and 57 750 and 57 and 57 and 57 and 57 and 60 and 360 pound going to be 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 5 and 65 7 and 7 and 7 and 70 we get 370 now 72 and a half and 72 and a half 5 and 75 750 and 77 and a half going to be 77 and now 80 and now 2 and a half here 82 50 82 and a half here 85 here 85 750 87 and a half going to be 87 of them, going to be Hades 90, and how did you get 90 there? Going to be 90, going to get 90, going to be 90, going to get 90 here. Hayes 387 and a half 7. Yeah. 13 Jeffs.
Yeah, it should be 150 or
150 something of these cattle all together. Here's the first 13, 350. 355, 55, 55, 7.5, 57, 55, 57, 57, going to be 60, and 1, and down 2, going to be 2, going to get 3, going to get 3, 4, 64, 65, 66, 7, and 7, going to be 8, going to get 9, going to be 9, 71, and 72, 73, 74, 75, 74, 5, and 75 here, 75, 75, 75, 74, 75, 74, 75, 75, you get 5, so 374, Rick 8. Too heavy. I don't know. Too young. I don't know. Jason called. No, guys, good. Here's Jeff's big steers. How many lid? 143. Nice cattle, Jeff. Where y'all going? Where? To the Brinks truck. Thanks again, guys. Good rascal, ain't they?
Let me have that big green son of a bitch. I'll show you that drive. Got any beer on board?
Look, we can get some.
Yeah, I'll show you that drive. Got some electronics to it. Yeah.
You just sit back and let it do its own thing now.
Gotta have like heated on it.
Not a lot of these left in the world, Johnny.
You're right, Billy. Not a whole lot of left. These big cattle left out there. See you, Jack. Bye-bye. When Varner guys have been on 143. Here's Jeff Wiedemann's 143. Let your bid, guys. 3.25. 325, and 25, and 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, and 25, and 25, 5, 325, 325, 325, and 25, 25, 25, 5, now 5, and 300 a quarter, and 325, 25 here, 25 here, 20, and 21, and 21, 21, 21, 320, and 21, 2, 21, 2, 3, and 23, 23, 24, and 23, 4, 23, 24, 24 here, 23, 4, and 23, 4, going to be 23, 4, 23, 4, 23, 4, 5, and 25, 25, 25, now 25, now 25, 5, and 26, 7, and 7, and 7, and 7, now $8 and 27 of 8, 27 of 8, $28 and 27 of 8, 7 now, hey, 7 now 8 and 27, gonna be 20, hey, gonna be 27, gonna be 20, hey, gonna be 27, gonna be $28 and 27, gonna be 20, hey, 27, gonna be 20, hey, 27, gonna be 8. Sold them 327 T 78. Jeff, thank you. Thank you, everybody says. Small group. The good, the bad, and the ugly. $2. 210.20 and 210.20. We're gonna get 210.20. We're gonna get 210.20. We're gonna be 210.20 and 210.20. We're gonna get 210.20. We're gonna be 210.20. We're gonna get 220.30 and 230.40. We're gonna get 240. We're gonna get 250 and 40, 50, 60 and 260. We're over at 255, 260, 265, 270, 270, 275. Terry, 270, 7. Getting used to it. Nope. C and D. Nope. Got it from Cooper, Texas. C&D cattle. Be a couple drafts of them. Nope. David's a good cattle, guys. All right, right there, here, you betcha down at Elgin, boys. Right there, here, 330 and 331, and 331, and 31, 31, 31, and 331, 31, here, 1, and 331, 31, 31, 31, 31, 331, and 331, here, 1, here, hold your gate, right there, 320, now 1, and 21, 2, and 2, 3, and 23, 3, and 23, 3, 23, 3, 23, and 23, and 24, and 24, 25, here, 5, 6, and 25, going to be 6, 7, and 7, and 7, 8, there, 30 and 3 31 and 32 31 2 33 33 32 3 and 33 33 32 3 and 33 here 33 33 33 and half 4 and 33 4 and half 5 and 36 and 35 6 7 and 37 7 9 and 39 40 340 340 340 and 39 40 and 39 40 40 39 40 and 40 bit 41 and 41 41 41 41 41 41 41 41 and 341 here 41 there 41 41 Jigabon so 340 pokey 83. Thank you. David Dodd.
Tommy Donaldson. Not this one. Male.
Same dilly whopper, guys. Here, David's good cattle. Jiminy Christmas. 310 11 and 310 11 and 310 12 of a group 10 and 12 of a group 10 and 12 of a group 10 and 12 of a group 310 12 and a half and 10 12 50 and 10 and 12 of a group 10 and 12 of a group 10 and 12 of a group 310 and 310 12 and a half and 310 12 of a group 10 and 12 of a group 310 12 of a group 310 12 50 and 310 12 of a group $3 2 and a half and 3 2 and a half and 2 and a half group 2 and a half group 2 and a half group 2 and a half and 3 2 50 and 3 2 and a half half and a half group 2 and a half 5 and now 5 and 3 5 7 50 yes 7 and 7 and 7 and 7 and 7 and 10 and now 10 group 10 3 10 3 10 3 10 3 10 now 8 9 and now 9 now 10 and 9 10 group 9 10 group 9 10 11 and 3 10 11 here 11 11 3 10 11 12 11 12 11 group 12 11 group 12 and 12 and 13 and 13 14 14 14 14 15 and 315 16 and 316 here 15 16 and 53 group 16 there 15 group 16 there group 15 group 16 tub 315 85. Crippled. All right, yard him out. Who? Oh. Thank you, David. Be a load of these cattle guys, C&D cattle guys from Cooper, Texas. 50 days on the win and 2 rounds of shots. Low handy weight cattle here, 365. Has a good 5, has a good 7, 7 and a half, and 70, and 370, to get 2 and a half, going to be 2 and a half, 5, and 75, 77, 77, 80, and 380, 80, you get 380, and 380, 80, now 380, to get 380, now 80, 80, 80, 80, now 80, here's Sean, 377 and a half, Oleg 56. Yeah, I texted him last night. Told him I said I'll call you after the sales over with tomorrow, and we can kind of get a game plan going. Well, them cattle guys from Cooper, Texas. 50 days wean, 2 rounds, all the shots. Good steers, good yearlings. 350, now 5, and 55, and 55, and 55, 55, 55, 55, 7 half, and 57, 55, 57, 57, 55, 57, 57, 50, and 57, 7, 7, 57, 57, 57 half, and 57, 57, 57 outside, and 57, 50, and 59, 7, 7, 7, 57, 57, 50, and 50, 57, going to be 50, 57, going to be 50, 57, 57 and a half. Sold them 355, Varner. 77. Yard them out. Narrow Charlet. Yeah, the Heifers early guys. Here's D-Hoss. Here's Daryl's. Long wing, guys. Here's Daryl's. He raised them all, 350, now 5, and 55, and 55, and 55, 55, 55, 55, 60, and 360 pound here, 55, 65, to get about 70, to get 370, going to be 570, and now 70, to get 370, to get 370, to get 370, and now 70, to get 70, to get 70, to get 70 here, poke 365 on 69. You got more? Is that it? Daryl, thank you. Here comes your friend, Shade. The only friend you got left. Here comes home raise or 90-plus days on the winning date. 2 rounds. All these steers have been knife cut. David Fisher, guys, he raised them all. Wow, ain't they good? 350, down 2.5. 350, we get 2.5 here, 2.5, we get 2.5, go to 2.5, we get 2.5, go to 2.5, go to 350, 2.5, and 52.5, and 52.5, bit of a 2.5, go to 2.5, we get 2.5, go to 2.5, we get 250, and 350, hold your gate, and 2.5, and 51, and 50, 51, and 50, 51, here, 1, and 55, 1, and 51, and 51, outside 1, and 51, 51, 51, 51, 351, and 2, 230, we get 53, 4, 5, and 56, and 55, 56 here, 7, and 59, 7, 7, 7, 7, 56, 7, and 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, now 7 here, 57, 8, 58, now 9, in hand here, 8, 9, now 60, and now 60, and 9, 60, bit of a 9, 60, bit of a 9, 60, and 360, bit of 9, 60, bit of 60, now 1, has a get 1, has a get 1, has a get you done, 61, has a get 1, 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 here, another 1, here, Rick, 360 on 8. Thank you, David. Thank you, Shade. Hey. Here comes the Clifton cattle guys from Soper. It's probably stuck in the mud. Clifton cattle guys from Soper. 330, that one, and 331, 31, 31, 32 and a half, and 330, we get 2 and a half, going to be 30, we get 2 and a half, going to be 2 and a half, going to be 2 and a half, we get 5, 7 and a half, 40, and 42 and a half, going to be 2 and a half, 41, 41, 41, 41, 41, 2, and 42, we get 3, 4, 5, 45, you get 5, and 44, 5, and 44 and 5, we get 46, 45, 6, 7, and 47, 7, 7, 9, going to be 9, we get 9, 50, we get 51, and 52, 2, 3, we get 53, 4, 5, and 56, 56, 7, and 57, 57, going to be 9, going to be 60, and 1, and hand 1, 2, going to be 2, we get 2, we get 3, we get 3, 4, 64, and 3, 4, 3, we get 4, 3, we get 4, Rick, 363 on number 9. Thank you to the Cliftons. Let's go to here to El Reno. West of town, Adam Hunt. Be 2 drafts of Adams this week.
They couldn't catch a couple weeks ago. Last week. You have cattle here last week?
2 weeks ago. Did you get cattle here last week or 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago.
Little light yearling now.
Oh, lightweight yearlings, guys. Adam Hunt. 375, yeah, 375, now 75, 7, and 375, 377, 750, now 77, 750, and 377, going to be 377, going to be 377.50, and 77, and 80, and 380, 80, go to 380, we get 380, we get 380, go to be 380, 82 and a half, now 2 and a half, now 5, 85, 87, go to be 87, go to be 390, and how 90, you get 90 there, go to be 90, but 90 there, go to be 92 and a half, go to be 92 and a half, go to be 95, 95, and 95 here, 97, 97, 97, go to be 97.50, and 97, go to be 97 and a half here, sort of about 395, hey 7, yard him out, Harry, yellow steer, yellow steer. One more coming to you. $350. 355, and 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, about 350, and 55 here, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, about 350, now 5, and 55 here, 330, 335, and 335 here, 40, 40, we get 40, now 40, 335, we get 40 here, poke, 335, 601. What happens when you have hair?
Big engine.
Here's more Adams. One cripple. Let's hold the cripple. 350, now 5, and 55, and 55, and 55, 75, 55, 75, 57, 57, 57, 55, 57, 50, and 57 and a half, and 57, going to be 60 now, 62 and a half, going to be 2 and a half, 1, 3, and now 5, and 65, now 7, now 7, now 7, 7, now 9, 67, now 9, and now 7, going to be 9, daughter, going to be 7, going to be 69, and now 7, going to be 9, daughter, going to be 7, going to be 369, and now 9, here, going to be 9, daughter, going to be 9, daughter, going to be 9, here's whole, 367, Tubby 8, yard him out. Thank you, Adam. Here comes 2 drives for the Builderbacks. $350, now 5, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 350, now 5, and 55, and 55 here, now 55 and 5 here, 5 here, go to 350, now 5, and 55 here. You know a story on these cattle? Okay. 50 days, 2 rounds of shots, 350. One blue eyes on the deal. They're going to go 350. Did you get 50? Now 5. 55. And 55 here. Now 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55. Got 50. Now 5. And 55. And 55 here. 55, 55, 55, 55, 55. Sold. 350. Put them on Varner on number 65. 4 more.
Not done with your deck already?
335 and 335 and 35, 35, 35, 35, bit get 3, 35 and 40, bit get 3, 40, 35 and 40, bit 40, and 340, bit get 3, 40, bit get 35, 40, and 335 and 40, 335 and 40, bit get 40, bit get 40, bit get 40, bit get 40, poke 335 on 77. Yep. Here's Raymond's, guys. It'll be 37 of Raymond's. Witch truck time. Big rank Bermuda grass in the lick tubs. Army worms in the Bermuda. 355 and 55 and 55 and 57 and 55, 7 and 60 now 2.5 5 and 65 7 and a half 7 and 70 3 72 and a half 71 and 71 72 71 2 3 and 73 74 75 75 76 7 and 77 78 78 and now 80 and now 80 and 80 9 83 79 80 and 3 80 3 80 3 87 and 9 going to be 80 you give 80 and 3 80 3 80 here Rick 379 on number 8 379. Yep. W7. Widrock. Out of the same way. 350, now 5, and 55, and 55, and 55, 55, 55, 355, and 55, and 55, and 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, here, 55, there, 55, 35, 40, and 3, 35, 40, and 40, and 3, 40, bit get 3, 40, going to be 35, bit get 3, 40, 35, bit get 3, 40, and 35, bit get 45, and 45, you get 5, 45, bit get 5, 45, 50, and 3, 55, and 55, 55, 60, 3, 65, 3, 65, 3, 65, and to get 5, and has to get 5, get 5, get 5, get 5, get 5, get 5 here, tub, 360 on 7. Be 22 more. He's been on grasshoppers, not the worms. Grasshoppers. 335, and 35, and 35, 35, 35, 35, 37, and 37, and 37, and 37, and going to be 37, 50, and 40, and 40, going to get 2 and a half, going to be 5, going to get 7, and 50, and 50, 50, 50, going to get 50, going to be 50, going to get 2 and a half, going to be 2 and a half, going to get 5, and 55, 57, and 57, and going to be 62 and a half, and 5, and to get 5, and has to get 5, to get 3, 5, 67, and now 7, and now 7, and 9, and now 70, and 1, and 71, 71, 71, 71, 71, and 71, going to be 71, going to be 71 here, now 1 here, Rick, 370 on 8. Thank you, guys. Let's go out to Western Oklahoma, Dad. Yeah. Yeah, they got a big dog somewhere. All of them get a little short tail besides the red one. They're all going to go. 250. 250, 60, and 250, 60, and 270, we get 280, we get 90, we get 3, we get 3, and 10, go to be 310. What about 5? 305, and 305, 10, and down 10, go to be 10, go to be 10, 310, 310, and down 10, go to be 310, go to be 10, 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 go to be 10. Want to do it? 310. Terry, 305, 7. Big dog. Cut it up, cattle. 320. 320, 2.5, and 320, we get 2.5, go to be 20, and that 2.5, 22 and a half, go to be 2.5, we get 2.5, go to be 320, 2.5, outside, and 22.5, and 25, 7.5, 7.5, 30, we get 30, now 30, 30, 30, and 330, we get 330, go to be 30, we get 30, we get 30, we get 30, go to be 30, tubby, 320, 7.5, 85. Do I? You would think they would be, yes. Here's the Unruh cattle, guys. Lokiba. Ashley Unruh. Here's our friend. Going back on up. You didn't get him. Three 55, 55, 55, 75, 55, 57, 57, 57, 57, 55, 57, 50, 57, 57, 57, 57, 50, 55, 57, 55, 57, 57, Tubby, 355, 8, 80, just 8. Three more of the Unruhs. Hey. Yeah. 250. 260, 70, going to be 80, going to get 290, going to get 290, going to be 85, 285, 90, 295, 95, 95, 95, 95, going to get 95, 295, 95, 95, 95, going to get 95, going to get 95, going to get 95, going to get 95, 295. Sold them at 290. 79, Varner. Thank you. Booze. 3. 310 and $3.10 and 310 go to 310 go to 10 310 310 310 310 310 and down 10 go to 310 310 310 anybody else 310 and down 10 go to 310 go to 10 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 310 310 310 20 310 20 Tubby 310 66. $2. $2 a pound. 210, 220, 230, 230, 230, 40, 240, 50, 50, 60, 270, 280, 270 going to be 280, 270 going to get 280, and Tone 270. Cow time, Jack. You don't sell cows? That's how you used to do it. Come on, Jack. Take Jack an hour to get down them steps, wouldn't it?
to peel them and save them till Monday. It's Ronnie Mosley's.
Whose cows are they?
Ronnie Mosley. He said they was all supposed to be bred heifers. He said I want all the open ones to wait till Wednesday.
I would.
Peel them.
Unless you can get 170 for them.
$1.70. 65, or we're going to sell them Monday. Peel them, sell them Monday. Probably. Yeah, it's supposed to be. Same way, lid. He called me Thursday, Friday a couple times, Saturday. I said, Ronnie, I said, I'm in Tyler, Texas at a pig sale. I've already talked to you. I know they're coming. He called me Sunday again. Didn't sound like it too bad. Same way.
So when do you show up with it?
Sunday.
Sunday?
Is he told me anything that's open I want sold on Wednesday. I said, okay. So I told Clay, I said, whatever's open, the man wants to sell them on Wednesday. He said, okay. He goes, 4 to 8 year olds. I said, oh God, really? They're all supposed to be bred heifers, is what he told me. All bred heifers. He showed up late on Monday. You want to do the same thing here?
Yeah.
P.O.
Well, there she goes.
Keep these separated, though. Keep these separate. Got a pretty good start for Monday.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's something.
Mike Bieber. Better sell him. I know it. $1 a pound. 105, 110, 15, 20, 125, to get 30. Now 5. 135. 135, you been Trev, 40. 145, 50. 145, to get 50.
Trying to have a cow sale on Wednesday or what?
Trevor, 145.
Well, we overruled him. So,
$100.
huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who was it? Those old cows?
Yeah.
Just a minute ago?
Just the window, or did you do all of them?
All of them.
Really?
All of them.
You wanted to sell on Wednesday?
Yearden? 250.
Oh, you're talking about what?
255, 55, 55, 55, 55, about 60, 55, go to be 70, 55, go to be 80, now 5, go to be 9, 285, 285, 285, 85 here, 85, 5 here, 85 here, 280, 86. Prager.
And Prags. We got that steer. God damn, Gary. Wanting him in here. Here he is.
3-year-old. 3-year-old. $1.50. $1.60, to 5, go to be 70, go to 5, go to be 80 now, 5, go to be 90, and 5, and 95, 2, and 205, go to be 205, and 205, to get $5, to get 5, to get 5, go to be 205 here, Trevor, $2. 2. 4-year-old. $1.50. $1.55, 60, $1.55, $1.70, $1.05, $1.80, $1.55, $1.90, $1.55, $2, $1.55, $10, 15, 20, and 225, 30, and 230, 40, 250, 260, 270, 270, poke, 270, and 60, 70, $270, Trevor, 260 on 2. Let's go to yard outs. Michael, did you keep me out of that deal? Good. Those white bulls. The state got involved, and I had to get involved. You try to get right in the middle of it. Colson's heifer sold good today. Yeah, he had a couple. Whose bulls are those? They were. Hang on a second. What is this? A little rough in the back. $2. 210, 20, and 220, 30, we get 30, we get 40, we get 50, we get 60, we get 70, we get 80, we get 90, we get 293, now 3, now 10, now 10, 310, 15, 310, 15, and 10 to 15, bit of a 10 to 15, good to 10 to 15, good to 10 to 15, good to 10, 15 here, Scott, 310, 21. Narrow Shar. 325. 325, 30, and 25, we get 3, 30, 25, we get 330, and 25, 30, 10, 30, we get 30, good to be 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 330, and 25, now 325, $3, now 5, 305, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 335, 335, 335, we get 5, 335, we get 5, Trevor, 330, 1, ones and twos can go together. What the other ones bring? Yeah, some's longer. Adam Hunt, probably PO. PO. What do you love better than going to do the rest of the day?
See if I can't get her leave early. Go see grandbaby. Been too long. About 3 weeks.
Oh, that's good. I bet. Got a bump? See off that Simpson Ranch. PO him, pin him with the rest of them. Rest of those POs. He's been stirring shit all day. He's just a shit starter right there. Okay. Still yapping down there. Did you hear him? What else can we do? What else? $2. The wormy. $2. 210, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 270, 270. This side's out. 270. Trevor, 260. 1. Yep. Yep.
was quite a bit lighter than the other ones.
350. 355 and 55 and half, 55 and 55 and half, 55, 55, 55, 350 and half, 50 and half, $3, 310, 320, 330, 340, 350, 345, 345, 345, it get 45, it get 45, it get 45, 345, Scott, 340, 21.
Done.
$2. 210 and 210, go to 210, go to 210, go to 210, go to 210, $1.50. $1.60, 70, go to 80, to get 90, go to 2, go to 10, 210, 220, and 210, 20, and 210, 20, to get 210, 20, to get 210, 20, Trevor, 210, 1.
Yep. There he is.
320. 325 and 25 and 25, 25, 25, 25, 300 a quarter and 325 a 5 here, yes sir, 330 and 330, we get 330, we get 30, we get 30, we get 30, sold 3 and a quarter.
Varner 77. Pink nose, Charlotte. Yeah. What are you doing over here? What are you doing? Three months. Of a Varner what? A Varner 62X. You gonna sell her? Sell her. $3.
310 and 310, 20, 320, 320, 30, we get 330. How, what about a quarter? 325 and 25 and 25, 25, 25, 325, go to 25, 325. Here's sold her 320. Ricardo.
Dale Ransom, here's a bred heifer off of you. You taking her home? Sell her? There's 4 of them. You can increase your cow herd. How far bred are they? 3 and 4 months? 3 to 5. 3 to 5 months.
250. 255 and 55, go to be 60, we get 5, go to be 70, we get 5, go to be 80, we get 5, go to be 90, we get 290, 290, and 5, and 95 and 3, we get 3, and 5 here now, 5, go to 305, and 305 and 10, go to 310, go to 10, 15, and 315, go to 10 and 15, go to 10, we get 15, go to 10, we get 15, go to 10, we get 15, Trevor, 310, 2.
Trevor 2. You guys have a good afternoon. We'll do it again Monday morning. Have a good weekend. Thanks, guys. Who you got this weekend? Lid? Huh? Who you got this weekend?